What is the distance in miles between two towns which are 24 kilometers apart?
What is the what?
What is the distance in miles between two towns which are 24 kilometers apart? Let me also write being Majero bought 2 kg of meat and 800 grams of carpenter. Okay, so express as a ratio in its simplest form, and the mass of meat to that of carpenter. Which carpenter was this? Okay, so we have question 6.
Wait. 800. The mass of meat to what? To that of carpenter?
Yes.
Okay, that.
Okay, yeah. So here we have 5 miles. Okay, so this is a 5 miles. We are told that is approximately
Equal to
8 kilometers.
8 kilometers.
And then we have been taught to say we have 2 towns whose distance between is 24 kilometers.
Yes.
So now we are looking for this distance, 24 kilometers in miles. So we cross multiply here. Okay, so once we cross multiply, we're going to have x times 8 kilometer being equal to 24 kilometers multiplying by 5 miles. Okay, so we divide throughout by 8 kilometer by 8 kilometer. So here basically what is going to happen is this kilometer and that kilometer will go, that and that will go, 8 and 8 will go. So what we're going to have is 24 times 5 divided by miles divided by 8. So what we're going to have, remember this is paper 1, so no calculator, you just have to calculate. So you have 5 times 4, which is going to give you 20. So 0, remainder 2. And then 5 times 2 gives you 10. And plus 2 gives you 12. And then you divide by 8.
Wait. Oh, okay, 4. What inside? Okay.
You are lost by this simple mathematics.
No, no, I've understood. 4 by 5, which is 20. Then
4 by 5 gives
0.
you 20.
Yes.
So
0.
0, remainder 2.
Yes.
And then 5 times 2 gives you
10.
plus the remainder 2.
12.
There you go. Then you have 120 miles. Then divide by 8 there.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you have that, you can as well reduce this equation, this fraction. Okay, where you can say maybe you pick the lowest number that can go into both the denominator and numerator without leaving a remainder. So you have, let's say we have, let's get 4. 4 into 8 gives you 2, right?
2. Yes.
Then 4 into 12 gives you
3.
3. So you have
Yes.
2 and 30. So 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 3, 1. Remainder 1. 2 into 10, 15. So X is 15 miles. So what does it tell? It tells us that 24 kilometers in miles is equivalent to 15 miles.
On top here, on top of 120.
Uh-huh. There is 30.
That's 40.
No.
Or okay.
Oh, I was just canceling. I had 30 here, divide by 2. So now 2 into 30 gives us 15.
15, yes.
Yeah.
So 15. Okay. So X 15 miles. So what would be
Up to now, you're still copying.
No, I've finished.
Okay. So B says Maggello bought 2 kg of meat and 800 grams of carpenter. Expressed as a ratio in its simplest form. Okay. In its simplest form, the mass of meat to that of carpenter. So we have ratio,
Meat, you
and
have to.
the relationship is meat to carpenter. This is how you express a ratio, right? With the some sort of full colon. It's either the full colon or a fraction. So it can be also as meat per carpenter. It's still the ratio. So now we are told that this guy bought 2 kg of
Yes.
meat and 800 grams of,
Of copy.
so like other questions that we've solved already had made mention to say you have to make sure that the SI units are uniform. So if they are not uniform, make them uniform, and then you continue doing your calculations. So now we have kg and grams there, so we have to convert one. Okay, so we can convert kg. So we know that 1000 grams is equal to 1 kg. Okay, and what is 2 kg? So 2 kg basically is actually 2000 grams. So what we are going to have is 2000 grams to 800 grams. So we've been taught to reduce this to its lowest possible term. So we can see that those 2 zeros gone, and then we remain with 20 to 8, and the grams of course are also gone, so we have 20 to 8. So 20 to 8, we can still reduce this by introducing 4. You can introduce 4, and 4 into 8 is 2, and then 4 into 20 is 5. So this is actually the ratio in its simplest form, 5 to 2. If you had the number like 10 here, you were going to reduce it still, because you know that 10 and 2, you can find a number that can go in both of them without leaving a remainder, and that number is actually 2.
2.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is how you deal with the ratios. So this question is from, this is coordinate geometry. So find the equation of the line joining the point A, which is 0.7, to the point B, which is 7.0, and B we have
It's 0.7.
yes, A is 0.7, and B says solve the inequality (3x greater than 4 minus 2x).
What?
Okay. 3x greater than 4 minus 2x.
Yeah, finished.
Okay, so here what we have is find the equation of the line. So we have a line that is given by the points 0, 7 and 7, 0. So how do we find that? So I'll show you how to get that. I think I'll use two ways, and you're going to see which one is simple for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so the general equation of a line is given by y being equal to mx plus c. Okay, so now this m is the gradient. Yes. So we need to get the gradient, I think. Yeah, we don't have the gradient and we don't have the constant c. So gradient, we know that is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So here we have point A, which is x1, y1, x2, y2. So we can put those values where we have 0 minus 7 over 7 minus 0. And what we have is negative 7 over 7, where our gradient is going to be negative 1. Okay?
Yes.
Now, to get the constant c, we use any of the set, either coordinates of point A or point B to get the constant c. So, if we use set A, what we're going to have here is y1 being equal to mx1 plus c. So y1 is actually 7 being equal to, the gradient is negative 1 and the x here is 0, or here x1 is 0 plus c. So this negative 1 times 0 is going to be 0. So we're going to have 7 being equal to c. So constant is actually c. So we can put the values where we have now y is equal to negative 1x plus 7. So we have like y is equal to negative x plus 7. So that is going to be the equation of the line.
Repeat here on after replacing 7.
After
Replacing 7, y we've put 7, which is equal to negative
y I've put
1.
7.
Okay.
Where exactly?
No,
Where
I get.
exactly?
Okay, I've understood negative 1 times 0, same as 0.
You have understood?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Yeah. So also after finding like this gradient that we have found. Okay. After finding that gradient that we found, this one, there's a way, or maybe if you have coordinates of one point and you have the gradient and you are asked to find the equation of the line. there's this equation. There's this equation where we have y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. Okay. So this is the equation that you have. So you get the points of the coordinates. Okay. So we have y, in this case, we're going to have y minus y1 is what? Is 7.
Yes.
Is equal to the gradient we found to be -1.
-1.
And then we have x minus x1. So you can see that you have y and y1. So where there is y1 and x1 is where you replace. So x1 is actually 0. So we have y minus 7 is equal to x minus 0 is x, right? Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and then we multiply it by -1. It's going to be negative x.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see that this equation is the same as that equation, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so here we can just add +7, even this side +7, where we have 7 minus 7 is 0, and then we have x minus x, or y is equal to minus x plus 7. So it's the same. So these are the two ways that you can use to find the equations of the line.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have 3x greater than 4 minus 2x. Okay, so that is an inequality. Okay, we have equations and these inequalities,
Yes.
meaning they are not equal. It's either the other one is bigger and the other one is smaller. So now what do? The first thing that you do there, you have to make sure that you have these things put in order. You have to rearrange the equation, the inequation or inequality in order. So like you group the like terms together. So how do we group the like terms together? So we add both sides, we add the +2. So we have plus 2x, and also plus 2x. So what we're going to have is 2x plus 3x. We have 5x greater than,
X.
and then here you'll see that -2x plus 2x will be 0, right?
-2x.
So you divide throughout by 5. So you have x is greater than 4/5. So if you are not used by the what I've used here, if you are not used to this which I've used here, I know maybe you are lost, because I've just said that you add both sides.
Add. Yes, you added.
So you are lost. So you have 3x greater than 4 minus
So
2x.
is it always that you're supposed to do that
Huh?
when you're given such an equation? Is it always that you add?
Yes, you have to make sure that no, you either subtract or you add, but what you are trying to do is to get rid of something from one part. So maybe you are used to this, which I'm about to say now. Yeah. You say we group the like terms together. So we get negative 2x crosses to this side. And when negative 2x crosses to the other side, it will become positive. So we have
Positive, yes.
3x plus 2x greater than 4. 5x greater than 4 over 5 over 5. So x is
Yes.
greater than 4 over 5. So it's the same, you see?
Okay.
Yeah.
I see, I see.
Okay, so we have simultaneous equations. Okay, so we are ending on 8. I think this is the last question that we are solving. So we have simultaneous equations. B is equal to 6 minus A, and 2A plus 3B is equal to 13. So a simplest method to use here on this question, which is straightforward, is actually substitution method. Meaning, wherever there is B in the second equation, we are going to put 6 minus A, because that's what we've been told in the first.
The second equation, it's 2a plus 3b, right?
3B is equal to 13.
Okay.
So we've been told that B is actually 6 minus A. So we have 2A plus 3. Where there is B, we add 6 minus A is equal to 13. So we also expand, multiplying through this 3 by everything in the brackets. So we have 3 by 6, which is positive 18. And then positive 3 by negative A, we have negative 3A equal to 13. So we group the like terms, and we have 2A minus 3A is equal to 13, and 18 comes this side.
18.
That will become negative
Going to be
18.
negative.
Yeah. So we have negative A this side, right? 2A minus 3A, we have negative A. And then we have 13 minus 18.
Going to have negative 5.
Negative 5. Okay. So we divide throughout by negative 1, and then what we're going to have is A is equal to 5. Okay, so that's for A. So we need to find the B. So we can use any of all these equations to find B. So the easiest way is to use equation 1. So we have B equal to 6 minus A. So B is going to be 6 minus A we found to be 5.
5.
So B is going to be equal to 1. Easy, right?
No, I'm
Huh?
behind. I'm behind.
You're behind. Where?
Yes.
Come in
What
front.
I've
Come in
written.
front. Okay.
What I've written. We said B equal to -5. So what have you done here? First find one.
I'm not getting you.
Pali one number. So
Mhm.
how have we gotten this answer?
We have you seen the equation one we have? Oh,
Yes.
this one.
Oh, yes. I
Uh-huh.
see. I
So we
see.
have 6 minus a, and the a we found it to be equal to 5. So
5.
just a,
So 6 minus 5, which
yes.
is okay.
And then we got 1.
Let me copy.
Yeah, copy.